Hey again, people. Yeah, I just took a sip on coffee. This is about the 5-monkey experiment, and I kind of relate this to a lot of things in politics, life, policy, just things that are done for really no good reason. I always refer back to the 5-monkey experiment. So with my expert drawing, you'll notice there's a ladder. That's a monkey times 5. That's a water hose spraying water, and that's a bunch of bananas at the top of this ladder. So now that my expert drawing has set the stage for this, let's get on with the story. And the 5-monkey experiment has nothing to do with basketball. Alright, 5-monkey experiment. And I love kind of good social experiments. So if you want to watch a good movie, it's called The Experimenter. And it's about, I think it's Stephen Milgram. And he did a really study that I refer to a lot about human behavior and shocking people. And he got beat up on a bad rap. But I like the guy, but liberals didn't like him. So, 5-monkey experiment. Now, again, you can put this in a lot of different things in life. So this experimenter put 5 monkeys in a room with a ladder. And at the top of the ladder there was a bunch of bananas. And there was a guy with a hose. So, as soon as one of the monkeys saw the bananas, he was thinking kind of like logical, common sense, the stuff liberals don't like. He was thinking smarter than a liberal. He's going to go up this ladder and get a banana. Pretty reasonable. Well, when he got on the ladder, the experimenter squirted him with cold water. And not only squirted him, after he got off the ladder, the experimenter squirted all the other 5 monkeys. So all 5 monkeys were squirted, even though only one went up the ladder. So they were shivering, the monkeys were shivering and cold, so the experimenter was kind of recording what they did. They sat around, they tried to get warmed up. They were trying to figure out what's going on. You know, liberals were saying the water hose was racist and the water's racist for making them wet and all that, you know. But so after they got warm, another monkey, a different one, says, you know what, I'll try to go up the ladder. Maybe I can get the bananas. He starts going up the ladder. Experimenter squirts him with cold water. When he gets off the ladder, he squirts all the other monkeys. After the 3rd or 4th time of doing this, the other monkeys figured it out, called common sense. They started thinking. Instead of saying we're a victim and it's the mean water and we need laws to pass water spray, they figured out survival-wise, you know what? If we go up that ladder, we're going to get squirted. Don't go up the freaking ladder. Pretty simple. Well, one of the monkeys tried to go up the ladder. All the other monkeys grabbed this monkey down, hi monkey, and started beating him. And they beat the crap out of him. And they were like, wow, okay, so the monkeys figured out, look, not only are we not going up the ladder, but you're not going up the ladder because as a whole, we have to pay for what you do. So we're not going to let you go up the ladder and get us squirted. Guess what? Nobody got squirted. The monkeys learned. So then the experimenter said, okay, after the 5 monkeys figured out we don't go up the ladder to get the bananas, the experiment's kind of like counterproductive. Let's try to introduce a new monkey. So they pulled one monkey out, and they put a new monkey in who had never been in there, never been squirted, never went up the ladder, never did anything. Well, the new monkey gets in there and he's like a smart, reasonable, you know, non-liberal, thinking, common sense. There's bananas up there, guys, and there's a ladder. Why one of you guys want? I'll show you, I'll go up, I'll go get it. So the new monkey starts climbing the ladder. Guess what? The other 4 monkeys snatch his ass off the ladder, beat him down and say, don't go up that ladder. After that monkey learned not to go up the ladder, they took one of the other original 5 monkeys out, replaced another monkey. Same thing happened. He saw the bananas, says, let me go up there. He got his ass beat. After he replaced all 5 of the original monkeys that had been squirted, there was 5 new monkeys that have never been squirted. None of them would go up the ladder, and if anybody tried to go up the ladder, the other monkeys would beat the crap out of them and yank them off. Nobody went for the banana even though none of them had ever been squirted with the water and they didn't know there was a negative consequence. And the experimenter concluded that, you know, if we ask sometimes why things are done, the answer would normally be, guess it's just always been done that way. And that's a problem when government can get a whole class of people to think, I don't have to question things, I just got to listen to them, because I know if I try, if I do anything, if I try to be creative or thinker, everyone else is going to beat me down. And that's kind of, it's a control technique. And that's why I love this experiment, because it's pretty cool. Because the monkeys are pretty smart, and they figured it out pretty quick. However, even after replacing more monkeys in and getting new monkeys, the trend continued. No matter how long you did it, the new monkeys got beat if they went up the ladder, and nobody went up the ladder to get the bananas. Nobody ever went and got the bananas, and the ladder and the bananas were like they didn't exist. Because for some reason, all the monkeys that associated, you know what? You get beat if you go up there. And that's the same thing that government does. I mean, regulation, changing this, you know, we got to change the rules, we got to enforce this. If you do this, we're going to fine you. If you do this, we'll put you in jail. If you do this, we'll put you in prison. If you do this, we'll take your property. We'll do this. And this is 5 monkey experiment. The government is the dude with the hose, and we're the 5 monkeys down here learning, you know what? What are we going to do? It's always been done that way. And that's exactly what they're doing with gun control. Inch by inch, they outlaw machine guns, silencers, semi-automatics, assault weapons, long barrel pistols, short barrel. They're finding 1 million reasons to outlaw each and every gun. And pretty soon, all the monkeys will be like, you're just not supposed to own a gun. That's just the way it's always been. You know, if you own a gun, you just get in trouble, the government finds you, you have to pay money, and you go to jail, so why own a gun? So, I guess my theory behind this is you can kind of relate this to a lot of things in life when you see things being done and nobody questions it, critical thinking is gone. Nobody says, why are we still doing it this way? I mean, it drove me nuts when I was in the military. I'd get to a new station, they'd be doing some stupid shit, and I'd be like, why are we doing it? Yeah, it's tradition, and we always done it. Don't rock the boat, Gore. You know, just be a team player. And of course, you know me, I'm kind of swim up the stream kind of guy, and I'm like, you know what, we need to change this shit. And sometimes it worked out good, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes I got knocked down and squirted with the hose. So the 5 monkey experiment, I thought it was a great experiment. I think Milgram did a great experience also on the pain and showing authority. I'll talk about that more in the Revolution series. But that's another good experiment. And there's another story I'll get to, and I'll do the next one about the Chinese farmer, which is, I think, pretty good to think about sometime. All right, so we'll end that there on the 5 monkeys. I don't know where Moki went. He was running around here a few seconds ago.